All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to follow up on this trial that I'm doing, the new traditional pinball mode on my MechWarrior pinball machine. Uh, Today we will continue with the number three rules. We already achieved the random, the also we achieved the lock targets, the engaged ball on left and right scoop, and what we have left is actually the star, the mech lab, and the fight. So let's go back to our sketch. So let's do a really fine recap. So we actually did the sequence of drop target lock balls. We released the drops of the scoop and the diverter back there, and then we start a sequence. We start 2.2 seconds. I did a little range fix, but it was a little tweaks, not much. The only thing that I did is add a light that I missed back there on the play field. I got a light when that diverter is down, start flashing, and that's what I light. And we handle here. So basically, this is turn on the lights of the arrows that shows where you have to do the lock, and this is the drop target lock ball 1 and lock ball 2. When it's 1, it will be true, and that basically will active the next step. But because this is something that we had to track with our switches over here on uh, where is it, on diverter, for example, the diverter, I did a little fix that I forget about it, and then I was thinking it was like wrong. So the thing is basically that when the ball pass through the diverter, we want to do the player check. We want to do this by players, not by as a single. So the only thing that I did was basically, if it's player one, just get drop target lock to player one. That will basically respond to our over here in the beginning, that when this is one, it will say one here as well. And this is for every player. So basically every player will have his one. So if you lose the ball when you just lock one ball, you will save that lock ball. And that's what I did it in that way, and that's why it have to be the way that it's right here. So when we got that and we got the scoop as well right here, I did the same thing to the scoop. So when we get that scoop in, and if we are in locking ball mode, we will lock that by players, and then we wait 1 second and we will uh continue with the ball. So if we lock on this or another one, we continue with the ball. But because we got both scoop basically active, let me show you the diagram so we know what we're talking about. Right here, let me change this, it's more clear. So when we drop this target, this is scoop number left, this is left scoop, and basically this is right scoop. Let me cancel this before continue. Then we got our hiding pass, which is, I call it diverter. This is the diverter, and I call that one diverter pass ball. When ball touch here, it run to the scoop. So basically, let's say that we lock the first ball here, and then the second ball we lock it here. So what will happen is when we lock here, the scoop will be detected, and it will add the ball, add the lock, and it will punch back out. Okay, that's one thing. And then when we lock the second one, which is gonna be here, the diverter pass, we're gonna lock the second one. Okay, And as soon we do that, we will trigger this. Will be triggered right away. As soon we log the second one in less than 2.2 seconds, because that's what we are here, this will say, yes, come on, we got it. So now we have to make a variable to say set to on as soon this happen, and turn on and turn on the lockings, the basically the mode of the MATLAB. So basically, for example, because I'm doing a scenario that if that happen, so the second is going to be it, and the time the ball get up to the scoop, it will be more than 0.2 seconds. So basically, that's why we need over here in scoop to right away stop when this hit right scoop. Don't go further and hold that ball and then activate the mod. That is pretty simple. So let's first do the variable here over here, and we're gonna call this something like, call it lock ball. Well, let's start with T lock ball. Oh, oh yeah, I'm typing over here. Balls complete. Complete. Okay. So let's call that one. And we probably want to say something about target, because we got two different lock ball that we want to work with. So let's go there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to branch this and branch this. Okay. And then we're going to call this right away. And if this is true, do that. If this is all right, so basically this is what we want to do. But because we don't know where is gonna be first, for example, that's the first scenario, but the second scenario could be that the player roll the ball here, set this first, and then the last shot, get this one second. So because we don't know that, we have to basically do it both in the same time. And when this is triggered and it's set true and the ball is there, then it says something about uh it kind of active the mode when the ball is being held. Okay, so let's go back to traditional mode, and before I forget, let's put this here. So the first thing that I want is do this. So now when the votes get agreed, this is going to be set to true, will be preventing the ball to do something else, any call out, and then we need to do a function. So when this is up and the trigger over there, we're gonna do add custom event, and we're gonna call this t tar no t lock ball target complete complete, or did I say oh, target, put it right, target lock ball complete, say lock ball complete target, or complete lock ball complete target. And so this, it will be called right here with the switch start t lock ball complete target. And now when this is happen, this is what is gonna happen. So basically, it will act so fast that when the ball trigger, and that's what I one of the thing is that because we got the other scenario when as soon this is get hit, we that's why we got a timer, right? Oh yeah, I was there. That's why we got a timer here. So we got 1 second to let to process this. After process this, so the ball will stay in the, like, it don't do the left act, don't drop, don't pull the ball out, because as soon this is get through, it will stop doing this sequence. So the timing that is here, it will allow oh, so basically, yep, to wait. And also I need to do this because if I got that timing there, this is not going to be stopping. So if it's false, so I give it time to wait and stop it. And then if this is already out, so it's not going to do nothing. There you go. So, and then, so what we had to do here is very simple, is actually we got active. Now we had to call the Meg lab, and we have to reset. So we had to do two things. We had to call the Meg lab and then reset the targets and come back to the target event in the beginning here. Come back to the targets. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is first take the same thing that we disactive and we're gonna reactivate and disactive the whole thing right here, because we make sure that the player already comply with that. And we're gonna active this and disactive this, doing backwards. And then when we do that, we can also call for the target sequence, or I don't remember how I call it. Let me see. Yeah, targets T sequence. Yeah, I knew. Target T sequence. So we can call this target T sequence right there. Target T sequence. So basically, we also will active this back. So when we call here, this is gonna get active back again, and that's very important. So because we cycle basically back again all the process for the target, because remember we come from targets, kill all targets, and then we lock the balls and we complete to lock the balls. So basically we do that. And also we need, before do this, we need to reset this, the players. So basically we had to do the same thing that we got here to reset, but this time let's copy this and use it for reset. We can change anything here. So basically what we're gonna reset is, we already take care the players, and now we're gonna reset this as well, back again. And also we don't need nothing of that. So what we need is this, and each player drop target 1 and 2, because we start back again. So player 1, put that there, and we put that in 0. That's correct. So player 2 go here, player 3 go here, and if I can move that, and then player 0 go here, player 1 go here, Player 2 go here and player 3 go here. And then we want to continue this path. And so this is not neat. So basically this is a reset for that. And now that we got that reset, we make sure that now this is go false and this is not get on. And because this is still on, we need to reset this whatever whenever we want to this continue. So that's what I'm not gonna put it here. I will call this when we already get out of the mech lab. Okay, and I will show you really simple how we do that. But let's continue what we had to do. And now when we call this, we setting everything back to normal, and we reset the players, target players. This is gonna be lock ball. The lock ball just for reference per player. So reset T lock balls per player, and then we activate that. And now I will show you how simple we got. So to activate the mech lab and the fight. So right here is the sample that we need. We got it on attack event. So every time that we hit attack, this is what it does. This is the code on arcade mode. It will hold the ball, and if when it's complete and multiple is false, it will give you bonus. Okay, and then it will set some lights flashing off, and then it will reset. This is for custom attack, but here is turn off the flippers and active boss fight, boss kill event. So this is what, oh, okay, this is copy. So basically that it's what we need to come back here and set up our MATLAB, because let me show you. So this is what turn off our flippers, so players continue using the flippers. And this actually is a event that I make very assistant. So it active MATLAB. It do some players inactive MATLAB, so it get so the if you drain something happened that the ball drained because error the plumb the ball, it nothing happens because you know that you are in a mech lab and you can do nothing. So right here in mech lab activated back again, it give you another signal just in case didn't turn off the flipper. It will send it back again. It set this to on, and then and that's the configuration. And then right here you can see that this is basically the canvas for the widget. So that's why it come on, and what is coming on is right here. So basically when this is active, this is what the player gonna see right here. And let me go here to design. So you see this is what you see in the screen. You can see that this is my mech lab where you can buy stuff, and that's what the players see. And then but I'm not gonna get into it because it's not get super crazy. But the only thing that we have to worry about is right here, because this is when you select done, the last thing, what is gonna do. So you can see that attack arcade mode is here. So when it's true, this is the path that it will take. So right now you can see that the battle it will start, so we don't need to do nothing about that. We can take this path very smooth and just do this the same thing that everybody's doing, like every path is doing, and then and complete this active mech lab and going back to the battle, because now battle is active. And when this battle run, basically it come back to our battle and start configure the battle accordingly the conditions, but we're not gonna get into it. So right now, the only thing that I have to worry about is use this, because this is my main controller, which is right here. You can see my main controller, and we're gonna look for my mode. So my mode is uh, tradition mode right here. Uh, Traditional mode right here. Oh, I set. I don't want to set it. I want to get. So let's get traditional mode, and right here get traditional mode. Now we're gonna say a branch that if traditional mode is true, so before enter to attack, if it's fall, go through attack path, and then do this, start there. But because I just don't want to complicate, the only thing that I'm missing here is to think we missing. If we go back to here and we go back to our traditional, remember we need to deactivate this to be able to plunge that ball back. And so we need to deactivate this, and also we need to plunge from both uh, switches, because what happened is, remember, we don't know what is the path that the player will choose, if he put the ball here first or second here, in either way. So what the best way to make sure the system work, it plunge both scoop at the same time when you select done. So if the ball is here, it will pull it out. If the ball is here, it's just gonna pull it out. So basically, well, mm, well, thinking about it, if I take this out, if it's here the ball, yeah, I will disconnect this, and this is will take care by itself, and it will plunge the ball by itself. So you know what? I take that back, and the only thing that I had to do is do what is here and disactivate after 8 seconds, which is this is timer is kind of the show of and the time that the battle gets set. So around 8 seconds is all the show of showing the mech, what fight you're gonna fight, and do all the show that you see on the screen. It take around 8 seconds, even though you don't believe it, but yes. And then so basically the only thing that I had to do, it's fine over here. Let me copy this because I got a lot of lines here. It's a lot of mess, but oh, I got it right here. What I'm thinking about it. That's it. So the only thing that I had to do is find that how I call it. Prediction mode right here. T lock ball target complete. Yep, that's what I call for. So I need to find that over here. T target uh T lock ball. Let's lock ball complete. Oh, wait a minute. T lock ball target complete. Okay. So let's set T lock ball. Why it's not showing? It should show. Probably because I had to take this out. I right or wrong anyway. T you go lock ball. T ball complete. Ball complete target. No, I don't want. Wait 1 second. I should be able to see this. Oh, I know why I don't see it, because I never compile. So I need to compile. I create this without compile, and that is a problem in Real Engine. Um, it's not a problem. It's part of something of what it is. You had to compile everything so the program kind of reset everything and know what you did new and kind of follow that path. and you can create anything, but if you never compile, it will not know if you have any error or any issues with what you did. So right now compiling, it's basically putting everything together and kind of officially say this is good. I'm good with it, so you can find it anywhere and call for it. So, and yeah, I mean, out there is so many tutorials about Unreal Engine. You can talk, check, and learn more deep. I just scratching the surface about this engine. Is so many things that you can do and how you can do it. So, all right, now I can go back to my MechLab and find that T lock ball. Why I let me compile here as well. That's should show that. So let me see. Is it T lock? Why it's not classes and my controller T? You kidding me? Why are you not showing? Everything's compile. I got this compile, and it should show there. I don't know why it's not wanna show. Do I type in the right thing? I mean, but oh, verify how I type. Let me copy it. I think the easy way. And let's find out again. Mm-hmm. Hold on a sec. What is going on? So, for example, I can see this. See, this is from there. That's what I tried to do. Should be able to see it. There's a function. I see the function, but I don't see the. I don't see why I cannot see the variable. I mean, I got it here. It's already compiled. Hmm. So, I should be able to use it. Okay, let me save it just in case. I don't know, because for some reason it's not looking back to that. Main controllers, arcade, and widget. No, that's when the widget because that's the way. Hmm. So many stuff that take forever for save. There you go. Okay, I got this. So let's go back again. Why is not showing? Action, take, hold, Control Alt for more. Oh yeah. Why you don't want to show my stuff? What is just showing the functions? I need to see the variables. That's super weird. Because I can call from this variable here. Why I cannot call for those? No, that variable is right here in T. go find something else. Right here is the same one. It's so weird. It's only uh set. It's just getting T from set, but if I do space, get lock, see I got all the light. I can see all the light that say loops and everything. What? Right here. Lock ball complete. This is insane, man. I'm telling you, sometimes stuff happened that why I didn't find it. Is this is it? Yeah. Log ball complete. Yeah. See, log ball complete. Probably because it took space. Wow, I don't know. So weird. Search didn't find it, but now I did it find. So simple as that. So let me see if it. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know. So weird that happens. So the only thing that I had to do is just put it here, get there, and let's compile to see if we any problem with it. It should not have any problem with it because it's legit. It's there. It was the search for some reason wasn't finding it, and I had to kind of do it the way that you see that I did. So now we should be good. That's the only thing that we had to do here in MechLab. So when tradition mode is on, we're gonna start the battle. We're gonna wait 8 seconds and we're gonna unlock this, release the scoop, and then we're gonna continue to the regular stuff. Okay, so let's go back here. Now that we know that battle is running, and basically that's gonna be it because battle is running, everything is set. We start running again this process. So I think we done with our checklist because this is the last thing that we do. We did the mech lab and then we start a fight with the mech. And let me see how long we've been talking. 30 minutes. So I think I can give you extra bonus for show how battles work a little bit so you understand what happened and you see what we done really. It is because I think in all this before I start coding, and that's why I don't have to worry about it. So one of the things that I think is how multiple time we're gonna use everything. So battles when start here over here, it gives you some sequence if this is active for the reason that it needs over there, but if it's not, it regular gonna check activate the bumpers, activate the drop targets. It will check conditions here for every bit of scenario. But if it's everything is false, we're gonna check wizard modes, and then everything is gonna end up to start the battle right here. This is checking wizards. Is how many times you kill mechs. So the main mech, the big mechs, if you kill it, if you kill all the mechs, you start wizard mode one, and then if you kill again, you start wizard mode 2. That's the way that you start wizard mode in here. So then we get some setup here when we start the battle, but the main thing that you have to know is basically that you get all the setups. It open the topper that you see when it's opening, and then basically you will see here that right here we set out that we start the flippers because we turn off, so that's why I don't have to worry about it. And we timer enemy attack. We do a lot of stuff going on the attack. Auto shooting is get active as well. Targets accordingly. and we set up our lights for the mech that you see below. This is right here. And the last thing that we check, it's depend the mission is do some sequence, and right here you see if we are in the final battle, it will take this path right here, all enemies kill. But if it's not, we got some set on here that says select mech to fight or random. So basically, if we need a random fight, we will go above here, and if we select the mech, we go up under here, and then we continue the fight around the code, what the health is according to the armor and your engine, the players, and this is go dependently each time. But that's very uh, a lot of codes that I did to do the sequence that you see in the fights, but I'm not gonna get into deep of that. But the only thing that I want to show you is the select here, and you see it take this path of what mech is being selected. If it's random, take this path. If it's not, it's take this path. It will take here, and this is what the mech select is, and it will set here because right here you got all the max, and depend the number, if it's random it will select any of these, but all the met here is according whatever select is, and that it will down all the mechs right there. All that list is each mech that we fight with, and depend the number, it will say if it's 0, so take this mech, and so on to each mech, and that it's very standard to everyone. So basically, um something that you see here on traditional right here that we are working with, it's this is what basically said that in the beginning. So that's what I said, it's done because we check how many this is a sequence that I did to check what is being played that I show in other videos, and right here you see the mech assistant count. So this is another code that I did before that basically assigned the mech from the light up to assault, and it checked this because in battle you see over here that if it's check, we go down, remember? So basically, and then we set this accordingly. So basically, if mech count it's 0, we're gonna go to this mech which is number 3, and if we go back to our boss fight, we're gonna find what is that mech on here, and you see what is number 3. So this is 0, 1, and 3. We oh no, number 3 actually is this one. It's actually the one they say urban mech. This is our mech, and you see here my list. Urban mech is the lightest one, which is this one right here. And then we fight so we start urban mech, then we go panther, then we go crab, then we go jenner, all the small mechs, and we cancel this. And basically that is all the coding, a little bit scratch of what the coding is for fights. And yeah, let me close it out. Basically, we are done with this code for the mission that we are working and how we start the mission. We all that's what we are doing now. And yeah, well, I think the only thing that we had left is just to comment this with C and say something about what is going on here. So we know here that, that this is target sequence and target lock ball. There you go. We put that there, so now we can see it, and basically this is our entire sequence for our process, and then I can organize a little bit more here and there, but that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy, hit that thumb up, share the videos, and I see you in the next. God bless.